All right, guys. I know I talked to you guys a little bit about the aquascape that I had, as well as the amount of sand in the tank. I've gone ahead and removed about 25 pounds of sand, roughly one bag, and I don't know if you guys can tell. It's pretty much sitting just at the lip of the tank, whereas before it was up about a couple of inches, like maybe right here. And honestly, it covered like half of the rockwork, so it looks a lot better now. But I've also gone ahead and ordered a little aquascaping kit, which I will show you guys. So this is the Caribsea reef tree, and basically it's an aquascape that you can put together using holes in the rock in this rod. Yeah, I'll unbox it here for you guys to see, and then you'll get a chance to see it set up in the tank and how it completely transforms my current aquascape. So each piece is individually packaged. Look at that. So I guess the idea here is that you have this rod, and then you can stack all the pieces and customize it. Honestly, it was about $200, I want to say, right around 200 bucks, which is kind of pricey for, I want to say like 30 to 40 pounds of rock, but it saves a lot of effort from all the epoxy and super glue and whatnot that you'd have to use and drilling too, if you want to make sure everything is secure. So yeah, it's a little price to pay. You pay 200 bucks to make sure that you have the coolest tank around. So that's a price I'm willing to pay. I might even order another one of these guys just to have everything. I love the look of an aquascape where everything is stacked up high. It's a bit difficult to do with one hand, so I'm going to unbox the rest of this and then show you guys what it looks like. So just when I thought everything was awesome, I come across one of the three main arches from this pack is just broken in half. Obviously, I don't know that I would trust just gluing that back together and then having all the weight of one of these sides hanging off of just that rod. I guess I'll have to get creative here and stack them, figure something out. I mean, it just sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see what it looks like once it's built. At least the base piece is intact. But yeah, if you guys are going to be ordering rock online, it doesn't matter what company it's through, just manage your expectations, because every piece of rock that I put inside of this tank was ordered from online, and there's a ton of broken pieces. You just have to make do with what you got. Shipping is never going to be perfect. You know, no one cares about this stuff other than the hobbyist himself. So the UPS guy, FedEx guy, whoever, you know, they don't really treat it the way that it probably should be treated in shipping. It's, you know, they're delicate pieces, so manage your expectations. It's one or two pieces are going to be broken. For a set like this, you would hope none of them would be, but it happens. It actually ended up being kind of cool because rather than having to cap it off with that, I can use the two broken pieces and make an even taller structure, which is kind of what I was going for in the first place. So I'm going to mess around with the different options here, and yeah, we'll check it out. All right, after a bit of messing around, I think I found the scape. I'm using the two side holes on the big arches. Basically, I think I'm getting more bang out of my buck because I'm utilizing the holes that give the structure the most height, in my opinion. So yeah, there you have it. We'll see what it looks like in the tank here in a second. Currently in the process of setting it up. This is what it looks like when you move a ton of rock over to the sides. It's bubbling a little bit, but yeah, it should be set up here soon. And here it is, guys, the scape in all its glory. What I've done is I kept the scape that I showed you guys and put it in the middle, and then with the additional rocks that used to be there in the center, I've created all these little arches that tie it together nicely. Yeah, I actually think it's a lot better than the original and more natural looking. The only complaint that I would give is that the Caribsea pack that I ordered for this scape is a bit of a different texture than the real reef rock, I think it's called, that I ordered from BRS. So I mean, to the untrained eye, it kind of looks the same from a distance, but I'm a perfectionist, so I'm sure it will all get covered up by corals and coralline algae here soon, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, just a little bit different. So other than that, no complaints. I mean, it's really cool to see the rockwork come almost up to the surface of the water here, and I already have moved some of the corals around, so that's cool. They think they're getting fed right now. But yeah, I mean, it really is just amazing. Look at all of these archways that I added. Now, none of these have glue or anything like that, or epoxy, so if they do fall, I've put them in areas where falling won't really damage anything, hopefully, knock on wood. Yeah, basically these arches, I chose like the lightest rocks out of the packs. And then over here, there's just a really solid foundation. So I wanted these little hiding spots for the fish, because I know that come lights off, that's where they like to spend their time. So yeah, one last look at it. Check that out. Okay, fine. I guess I'll feed them. Let's see. Just absolutely attacking it. It's a brine shrimp mix. So they get most of it, but if I shake it off, the other guys can get the scraps. Okay, that's enough. Leave some for the rest. Little tiny rabbit fish growing out right now. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.